So Fiery, please explain this to me. I'm seeing this drawing of beloved Vocaloid Yuzuki Yukari, who appears to be an edit of the painting of Cronus eating their child, and I'm trying to work out what she's eating here.
That was a very good drawing. I saw it on my Twitter and it was amazing. I should know that she's eating her own hair because there was a collaboration with Oden, the good thing.
Ah.
And it's just the color of her hair.
Right, so it's some sort of bizarre, devastating act of self-love and also self-harm. But that means a lot, and that certainly seems in line with the character of Yuzuki Yukari. Good evening, everybody. Welcome
to
to
the taste of my wife's hair. Just
checks out the 45th weekly Oceanic region Guilty Gear XX Accent Core Plus R tournament. We've got a very special night tonight because people have entered. It's special because we're playing a wonderful game called Guilty Gear XX Accent Core Plus R, my second favorite fighting game. Looking like we're going to be going straight to their hard hitters in the first round on the display. I should probably say something for this subversary that has popped up, shouldn't I? You know, if I say, like, Fiery is this, then it alerts you and plays some funny sounds. Do we have the VFX reinstalled?
No, we don't actually. That's right. I've got to do it over the weekend. It's all on my normal stream, not on my money stream.
Oh, okay, everybody, do not redeem the VFXs. You gotta lament this though by. Where is it? Oh, I see they're at the top of the list now. That's what's setting up.
VFX.
Oh, lament it in style.
I turn it off sometimes.
Like yeah, what a week, huh? Guilty Gear, XX and Core Plus R, yes. Fiery, as always, our wonderful, beautiful host. And, of course, South Australia's #1 Guilty Gear XX player. #1 active Guilty Gear XX player, because Moose didn't show up and Nerk had to leave before the tournament, so... That meant I finally got to want a bracket.
I thought Moose lost. Or that's the month before.
No, Moose beats me pretty consistently now, because of all that time he spent grinding against the Master HDR. Moose just had COVID, so he wasn't there. Nevertheless, Saf is going for the maid this time, trying to just roll the dice, just bank on getting those stuns or those triple knockdowns. There's one knockdown. We need two. There we go. Don't follow it up. Take the knockdown. Two knockdowns. Oh, yeah, but mashing that throw. Momo does not want to eat it. Does have the meter to get that Goku. Now you got to get 3 more knockdowns. And it can be so difficult. Momo fully cognizant of the ways that people can slash back out of the repetitive pressure. Got to constantly mix it up, but those frames are so good. As is that Dunzai. Beautiful hitbox. Some sort of accent core May hitbox on Abba. Fair enough, yep. Orca Super is really good in in Plus R specifically, because it has hyper armor from, I think, frame 1.
It's so you just get it. Like, because it goes across the screen so incredibly fast, and the whale file what makes it safe.
Yeah, but what if you grab her? Oh, make it whiff. And then whiff punish.
Well, that's the other problem of making it whiff. But she runs so fast while spinning.
We just saw, like, this is just one of the beautiful things about XX May, is that there's no pretending with her in the way that there is with, say, Xrd, where she's actually an Okazemi character. And this is like, no, you're there to hit buttons. And so you just wail them down, just do basic combos over and over again, and it works.
Oh my god, yeah.
Bro. So rude. I mean, like, that's your Guilty Gear, right? Layer 1 is blow up throw. And if you stop consistently blowing up the throw, then you'll get got when you try something a bit ambitious. Case in point, tit for tat, tic-tac-toe. Is Abba versus May going to be a soft matchup here for Murmur? You know, the Abba robbery, I mean, it's Murmur. She doesn't get one. She takes your wallet every time. Like, people keep trying to pivot to using just their phone, just in the hopes that Murmur will stop stealing their wallets. Alright, one more knockdown. Cross up. Base first bait, but no, the Goku Motoha. Goku's ready. Goku's in cinemas. Dragon Ball Superheroes. As the Ultra Instinct kicks in. Will it kick in again during the movie? We'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Superheroes. Amazing, it turns out you can make Dragon Ball with computers now. Can't believe they made Dragon Ball FighterZ the movie. Oh, jump out of that overhead kiss and do it again. Yeah, overhead kiss has a bunch of iframes and there's a can run in Plus R, as opposed to every other game it's in, which is all of them. You get funny things like the meatless combo into 2H into overhead kiss. Oh, there we go. You get the OTG off that. That dolphin follow-up. A force break is what I'm thinking of. I do love that May's force breakers just leave the dolphin. He does also have Jack down, not that we'll likely be seeing it. It's not that great in overhead. Especially compared to the reward she actually gets off Dust and the Charge Dust. That's right, May invented Guilty Gear Strive, my favorite fighting game. Murmur. Clutching it out there in the last moments.
Wasn't Jack down most of like an AC thing for like combo extensions?
Oh, you can use it the same way here. It's got OTG relaunch in both versions of Act 4. So you can do sweep into Jack down.
Gosh.
It's just that you could also do sweep into Dolphin, force break, and then get a better launch that way. Oh, desperate high guards! Not enough! One touch, one touch!
I mean, yeah.
Roll right out of there.
No.
May's hitboxes like these, she seems to have an invisible touch. Oh my goodness me, 2H. Oh, the disrespect there. No fear, hit grab, beating that overhead kiss most likely, it was looking like. It's Murmur, just, oh my goodness me, and the Earther as well. Here we go. Get that pressure, no respect by Saf there after blocking the Goku Motoha, but that is not the time to move. Murmur. Stealing Saf's wallet. Once again our hero. Having a strong start. Making Saf looking like a bit of an enhancement talent there. Which is a shame. Saf knows a lot about this game. I just love to see them just make these little adjustments. Later the players a bit more. As next up, I believe we're having HDR. Oh my goodness me, this is gonna be sad, everybody. Justice versus Potemkin. HDR versus Risky Business, aka Crazy Diamond. Oh, shoutouts to Italy in the chat. Okay. Risky is confident that HDR doesn't want to win. See, I feel like we've seen that HDR does need to go back to the Justice. It's not just free wins anymore.
Any character in Plus R have a pizza?
There's only a Chikawa from Faust.
Oh.
And the donut and the chocolate.
Oh, no,
that's
pizza
right.
adjacent attacks.
Yeah. I think Sin has a pizza in Exard. But don't hold me to that. He's got the funny skewer, he's got a burger. Man, Guilty Gear loves its burgers. Risky and HDR, stepping up to the plate. Batters up. What amazing baseball metaphors for. This is Australia. Alright, they're both... Crazy Diamond is stepping up to the stumps. HDR, are they going for the fast bowl, or are they going for the spin bowl? Oh, here we go, full power, let's go. They're going for those Shane Warne strats, no mobility, all the all the misery.
Heaven or hell.
Justice definitely got rocking that Shane Warne cardio with a walk speed. Whoop! Hammerfall! No fire S's. HDR, just some cautious jumping away here. That's the sort of caution which can get you blown up, no matter though. Beautiful width on Potemkin. Oh! And
Bro.
the Tsunage. Standing pressure here. Yeah, kick nuke as always. Potemkin cannot flick the kick nuke while it is in the
Wait,
speed.
what? Oh my gosh.
And that's okay though. All you gotta do is believe in a miracle. Have faith. And may be rewarded. Unfortunately,
what a dust.
oh, the safe dust. And it hits anyway. Yeah, I used to say this was a 5-5 matchup. No, not anymore. It is at least a 6-4 these days. Probably worse. If only because Justice can duplicate kick nukes on Potemkin.
Would it really be 5-5 even without the duplication of kick nukes? It always feels like Justice has the big initiative to play to match up the way she wants. And Pot's still riding on the one risk.
Well, the thing is, a lot of what Justice does, particularly before she has meter, is very reactable with slide head. And so you just gotta play like a reactive.
Gosh!
Go. Walk up, invul super, then throw. What do you think this is? That's a strive strat right there. Yeah, like just you gotta react to stuff with slide head to get that knockdown, and then Justice is the one who's on the guessing end. And since she's so big, like you get so much combo potential. Good, blocking the swords. Whoa. Yeah, it's probably swinging with that 6H. Bit of an option select. You're hoping that they're going to try and backdash or get thrown. Unfortunately, jumping.
Oh, the lucky hit.
Okay, no FRC. That doesn't need it. Link into that fast slash. Go away, Windows. All right. Game 2. Yeah, so HDR for a while, particularly early in this year, HDR was just terrorizing a lot of the new players with their Justice. And so then they started switching to Cliff to learn something new and just something which was a bit less oppressive for the newer players. And then Buster really leveled up their play. And HDR has not been able to win for quite a while. Also a lot of those tournaments.
You have to get HDR did what used to be the newbie with their Justice, getting bullied by everyone. Then they came on top and Buster said, no, that's my throne.
That's right, Moose is dead. Long live King Buster. No Fairy in the weeklies, unfortunately, to really show the kids what for. That's gonna work. Yep, had to FRC it. Ooh, trying to Superior back in, wanting to maintain that offense. Good timing there. Nice, we see real desperate preempt there, trying to flick away the kick nuke, anticipating a timing, but of course Justice has full control on when to let go. Low Crush Mega Fist, get that knockdown, Potemkin is in there. Nope, never mind. Air Michael's Sword of course hitting twice usually. Which means it can potentially blow up Hammerfall if it's not an absolute maximum range. Ooh! Gundam versus Gundam, punish that landing.
Oh no.
Go again. God Gundam's in here, everybody.
Wait, no, was that a taunt?
That was a taunt, so I suspect that was like a Faust style gimmick, or an Unji, where you use the taunt to fake out that you're going to do an overhead and then hit him with a low or something, but unfortunately, the disrespect by HDR, having none of that nonsense. A lot of life to deplete here, but Justice can very easily regain control.
Oh, you can't like that.
Yeah, you see, like Crazy Diamond there, they're getting these slide heads, but unfortunately not quite the right timing to catch these nukes. Gotta wait for the second one to come out.
No, there's so much meter now. Oh my god. Oh.
Still tied up here. Crazy Diamond could get on the board. Just because the matchup is not in your favor doesn't mean that's hopeless. After all, tiers don't exist. Backing away here. HDR getting pushed towards the corner. Never mind. Every time Justice starts going in after getting a big knockdown like that, it's just so much meter gain for her. The walk speed having a very large meter gain to compensate for her poor mobility. 75 tension here. Yep, we can just let it rip like that. Got a cranked up guard bar here. Huge damage potential. Big depletion though by that. And the throw tech. Everybody mashing that jump H. Alright, here we go. We got something. Overhead. Cross up. And anticipating that Valkyrie art. No dice here. Crazy Diamond once again. Can you believe it? Potemkin is once again playing defense. Oh my goodness me. What a great breakthrough here through the lines. Can we do it? Is Touchdown Tom coming? Never bet against Touchdown Tom. Let's go.
I'd get anything mid-screen if Potbuster anymore.
Oh, there's a bunch of characters he can link Faris, and it's a one-frame link. Soul and Unji are the main ones I remember. You can probably do it on Justice because she's light and wide.
But you can't get, like, you can't just RC like it was an FRC, right?
There's no FRC point. It's so they moved that to Airport Buster in this one. Yeah, it's not particularly useful because you can still just link off the Airport Buster most of the time. Yeah, back when FAB actively played Plus, there was a timing in which he would input 9 and S to option select either getting the link into Faris on the characters it worked on, or safe jump S. Well, very cool stuff. Shoutouts to FAB, pretty cool guy. Alright, going for that close S6P, but unfortunately not able to get the bait. I do, however, have that knockdown. Okay, still once again, going for the chops, going for those Michael swords. Keep that pot away. Buy that time, give that space, make him come to you. Oh! HDR with that lead. Oh my goodness me, these reads. The moose happening. Firmly in Risky's head now, unfortunately for Risky. I want to get those beats out of your head. Pick some Elena. Do some Ultra 2 healing. As Risky, again, nice. Going into the super, just crank up that damage, get that better knockdown, better Rocky. Go for that finishing blow. Oh no, shades of the old HDR. Don't want to see that. These wacky pre and Michael blades, it's a lot of meter you're spending. That could be 2 nuke FRCs. Okay, we got 100 meter here. We're going to go for the Gamma Ray finish? No, of course not. Potemkin is not knocked down. He could just slide head it. Does Crazy Diamond have the presence of mind? Yes, it certainly looks like they do. Oh man, the footsies on the jump S. Shoutouts to Melty Blood, air footsies. HDR, clinching it out in the end. Could this be their night? Will they return to their throne? I mean, it's possible. Buster's not around tonight. Buster a bit busy, unfortunately, it looks like. So there will be a new king.
Right, no, that's not.
Yes, our busy kids actively playing most nights. Building up the newbie tournaments on the Fridays. Murmur, as we've already seen. Bloody nightmare. Damo. Also been posting a lot. I mean, both of these players have recently made combo vids. Murmur's a Smash Brothers style super play vid. Damo's just a regular combo video. Cool stuff. Damon's also been working on a bunch of setups for getting the reload unblockable in the corner off of just regular grounded hits rather than going for the command grab or anything. As you can see, they're already going for the buzz saws. Here we go, Maware! I know they've got the mod on to put the double X voice bank on. Alright. Nope, not able to get the single hit Shadow Gallery required for that unblockable setup to work. Don't matter. You got Reckless to disrespect though. And starting to get to the danger zone for Murmur. We will be seeing, yep, there we go. RC because they had that 100 meter. Goku has Sicko Mode, still going to be available after this, and that wasn't a knockdown either, but we do have the exhaustion here. So much Eddie gauge, you have to respect that Moade now. Oh my goodness me, what a burst fade. Watch that
actually
spacing.
was able to interrupt the done side because they got one hit from the...
One hit twist, this could be enough, no! Not able to throw that Shadow Gallery as it reached the ground. Murmur. Would this be Damo's night? Justice Eddie grand final potential. Oh no, misspacing on the pit. You of course want to OTG with it in this game so you can get the combo extension, the big meter gain, and then the optimal knockdown for setting up the unblockable. Oh, Murmur looking for a knockdown. Oh my goodness me! Force break roll through the Maware. Not enough though, Damo back in control here. Oh! Never doubt touchdown, Tom. One more Buzzsaw going for the knockdown. Oh, no. Too far away for the sweep to work. Doesn't matter. It is Zato time here. So scary. Because yeah, you can just be whiff punished like that. Or the Nobiru there trying to get an optimal follow-up there. Doesn't matter. Just clutch it out. Get those Buzzsaws. Get those pinwheels. Gotta play like Hypnodisc, you know? Just get that pinwheel going. What was your favorite Robot Wars character entrant?
Robot Wars?
Did you never see Robot Wars? The British-produced, BBC-produced Robot Wars.
Like BattleBots, but British?
Yeah, but British. Oh, there were some absolute legends in Robot Wars. It was also hosted by Craig Chowell. So, Jeremy Clarkson hosted the first season, and clearly did not care at all. There is a certain satisfaction to his dry commentary the whole time. Craig Chowell's from season 2 onwards. Freshly in a period where people remembered him for the funny space comedy. And so, just a great tone. Great times all around. There's a robot with a flamethrower. There was a competitor that just looked like an Epson printer but had a really good catapult. Some Irish people kept putting flammable equipment on their robots.
Of course.
Really says a lot about British colonialism. Speaking of horrible undue violence here. Damo looking to get that third knockdown here. Here we go, just take it. No, yeah. Murmur had to burst there. She does not want to eat that knockdown. And now we're in Goku. We've got more knockdowns available here. No knockdown again off that skills. So hard for Zato to get that knockdown. Oh, no, but the Great Wall of China has returned. A double X Nobiru. Never mind, counter hit jump. No, just a regular. We're really getting the lead here. One knockdown. Two knockdowns. Okay, we're going for fancy stuff. Here we go, baby. Missed the timing on the jump H, but that's the thing about when both players know that there's a knockdown, an unblockable rather. The defender is going to just try and do weird things to avoid getting killed by it. Okay, bursting through that Goku Mono activate so we don't get the big combo follow-up here. Oh, and just the score of the pit. It's desperately swinging here. But in the air with these drills, so not able to get the knockdown. Okay, one more knockdown will do it. Tourney off the drill, anticipating that it was time to move, but no. Murmur getting back a little bit of life. More importantly, potential for the refill. Damo advancing. Murmur into that loser's bracket. You go. Gotta climb that mountain. It's okay. You're just giving him more time to train up and get stronger. As HDR will be fighting their next opponent, Chrissy K. Terrifying opponent from last time, the Slayer. Hello, Muffins. Are you in this bracket?
Muffins
No.
is the overseas Muffin. International Muffin. Muffins from around the world.
Oh yeah, Muffin. This is the Thailand Muffins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Thailand.
Wait, it'll be somewhere in Thailand, right? So Muffin's getting good bake right now.
That is the tropics, so There's the bit where it's warm and less wet, and the bit where it's warm and wet.
There's a bit where it's warm and more wet.
Still, cool place there, Thailand. Great drivers everywhere. Big guard bar crank here for Chrissy, no matter. Slayer the one landing that counter hit. Oh, never mind. HDR, a bit too far away. Always tricky to get the superior trance follow-up off counter hit sword at mid-screen. That sort of distance. Chrissy really trying to just wait it out here. And look at that. See, like, as scary as the guard bar is in Justice, if you do just eat the couple of nukes, then it does deplete pretty much immediately because there's so many hits on him. But we're seeing here just a serious whipping down here, 100 tension. No idea what to do with it if you can't get into that range where you can do Force Break Dandy crosswise. And refusing to FD it either. What are we getting here? Some sort of protest move? Chrissy's not the sort to try and get on the Scrub Quotes Twitter account.
What if Justice had options and it was just more mini Justices throwing nukes?
That would be based. Shoutouts to Konami Justice. I mean, at least someone in Konami would be seeing Justice then. Shoutouts to abusing your workers for years. Shoutouts to destroying the legacy of the company with some of the greatest games in history.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to Rocket Knight Adventures.
Oh my god!
Oh, no.
The RC and instantly gets mashed on because of the landing. Oh, that is unfortunate.
Sleep Mode, I assume you are not joining the chat tonight? No worries. Pitchy will continue to be Joey Styles and do solo commentary. No, I'm not being anywhere near as energetic enough. Not enough. Oh my god! Ah, Dios mío! El Rey Mysterio Jr. Freaking ECW. You're always welcome, Sleep Mode. Enjoy your dinner. What are you having for dinner? Because it looks like Chrissy is just eating a whole lot of nukes. This is not cool, you know? HDR asked Chrissy what sort of snack they were feeling like, and it turned out they wanted some Dippin' Dots. No, Melitech. Ban being bad. That's what needs to be banned here. Chrissy K. I can see Chrissy K. Once they get in, they are a terrifying opponent. Really going wild with those gimmicks, just gambling all over the place, frequently paying off with them. Like, here we go. This is a Slayer round coming up here. She's got her links, she can turn pretty much every hit into something scary. Getting those 2k into 2Hs, those 5k into 2ks, those 2p into 2ks. You know, basically she might as well be an NBA team manager because she's all about that 2k game. Oh no, but the drops! Desperately going in with these Footloose journeys, trying to extend the pressure, just praying that HDR will crack. HDR will not crack. HDR is hard-boiled right now. They have been in that pot for a good 8 minutes. Oh my goodness me. And the closest 6B baiting that burst. Not coming out here. Gonna have to burst sometime soon. One charm left, pretty much. And with the way the rhythm of this match is going here, HDR... Oh, here we go. Big chance here. HDR not going to be rude. HDR smart. Will not spend the burst. Reset. Nice. And the low. One more. Overhead. Nice. Yeah, well earned. You earned that attack mode. Well, there you go. That's all it takes. You just got to keep doing that. But unfortunately, no. We're going for another round here. Still hungry. Still craving the Dippin' Dots. Trying to go high this time, you know, trying to get some nice topping on it, you know, get some ice magic or whatever, but unfortunately, HDR saying no ice magic. You have been very poorly behaved, Chrissy. There we go. Very poorly behaved. Oh! Oh man, the cross up into the Force Break pile bunker. There is enough startup time. You can match throw. My goodness me, Chrissy K will be earning the ice magic if they keep this up here. Gonna be getting some nuts as well. Maybe some sprinkles on top to finish it all off. Oh no, but they're gotta finish the veggies. We gotta eat their Brussels sprouts. Delicious vegetable. Shoutouts to Brussels sprouts. Wonderful. Love them. If you don't like Brussels sprouts, learn to cook them better. Reversal. No span! Chrissy too scared that there was gonna be a frame trap into another Michael Blade or something. Doesn't matter. HDR taking control of that fear. Oh man, you hate to see that. Chrissy, please run him back. Phone a friend. Do your 50-50, ask the audience, spend all your lifelines to get that matchup knowledge next time. To be fair, Brussels, like, the cultivars of Brussels sprouts that are more common these days are genuinely better tasting than a lot than they were 50 years or so ago. But the entire Brasilica family of vegetables, wonderful stuff. You get fiber, you get nutrition, you get a well-functioning body. Yeah, Risky. GG, well played to both sides, but especially the Justice player. Definitely, like, that matchup was... That was a 2-0 match, but it was close. And this is challenge, we can write, but it was close in the score. Murmur versus Risky, I assume, next? HDR posting the power up emoji in the chat. Really ready to start yelling, "Welcome to your dome!" We'll see if Murmur can truly become the ultimate beast. Oh, shout out to the hammer emoji.
That's dead. That's dead.
Oh no, what happened to Seth? I listened to Disaster of Passion too many times.
I want to play Murmur.
Alright, here we go. The girl boss is returning. Fairly even distribution of our girl bosses in the bracket today, so that's good to see.
Don't hydrate, all I have is wine.
Oh no. They're gonna be like Bear Grylls, get out a hollowed out snake. Why is that a thing that I thought of straight away?
I don't
The Man
know.
vs. Wild, where Bear Grylls drinks his own urine from a snake.
The first thing I thought of, like, man using a hot dog as a Tim Tam Slam.
Oh no, that man is a legend. That is the only true American.
It could have been that person.
Yeah, like this is what, like, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This is what Thomas Jefferson was talking about. You support agrarianism, you own a plantation which is run by slaves, and you drink beer out of the hole in the hot dog you made at the baseball. Do not support the Mets. Do not be like Million Color. Or getting those links, that very big boy Potemkin here. Murmur just once again putting on a show for it. Oh! Really putting on a show here, toying with their meal. Getting that funny cross up here. Look at that, cranked up guard bar here. It's got to be like 2 hits. Like 1 ball will kill. H into D. There we go. Oh, Enchant! Banning the blood pack, getting back all that life. Plus some bonuses. Letting it rip with that wrecker. Crazy Diamond not ready. They're desperate, they're scared. Whoop! Hate to see it, but doesn't matter. Got that Kiana hit. We got that pickup. Trying to stop this Murmur from jumping. Trying to stop the jump H. Trying to stop the key grabs. Look at that. We get that 5H instead. The OTG key grab once again. Cross up jump S. We're in sicko mode brackets partial. You know, we're only at like that Super Saiyan 1. Oh my goodness me. No throw invulnerability on Gigantor. No FRC to get the Okazemi off the throw. Neutral jump, beautiful stuff there, trying to avoid that slide hit. Can't punish that DP, matey. Oh my goodness me, desperately trying to bait that Dunzai. No, it is Abba's turn. Does your mother know that you're out risky business? Because you are out of this bracket soon enough. One more game and it'll be it. As always, the winner takes it all. And we'll see if this Dancing Queen has what it takes later in the bracket.
Heaven or hell.
But never bet against Potemkin. Anything can happen. Speaking of gambling, I watched the last few episodes of the live-action Akagi the other day. For some reason, Icarus FW was streaming the whole thing on Twitch. I'm like, what? This isn't Windows XP Dolgen Schmups. It exists. I mean, it's the only visual adaptation which has actually done the end of the manga. Yeah, it has this real, like, YouTube fan work energy to it. Just incredibly cheap sets, really dull cinematography. Brutality on our screens. Like, what we saw there had more visual dynamism and more brutality than any of the blood that was bet between Akagi and Washizui WoW. Abba truly is the Washizu Mahjong of Guilty Gear. Because you know what she's gonna do, like, 3/4 of the time. Like, most of her plays, they go, oh! This time, going for that 2H, the big damage, beefy punish, unfortunately, they're losing it all. Oh man, now they're whiffing that Gigantor. It's Abba time once again. And you believe it, that was probably not supposed to be a Mega Fist. Just a hunch. Gonna be building up that 50 tension, that's why I get that little bit of running there, just to finish it off here. One more knockdown will do it, here we go. No! Was not quite over. One more mix. Cross up. Okay, this should be dead, even with the high guts of Potemkin. Got the reset, blowing up the burst by just doing DP. What a character. Okay, it looks like Saf is in the room. Alright, I guess we're doing HDR versus Damo then, because it looks like Chrissy and Saf are playing off stream, is that right? Because I'm still seeing Saf in the room. No.
No, they're playing now.
Okay. Alrighty. If Saf is sticking to that May, then this is gonna be a fun one. Yes! Yes! Mappa Hunch and Pile Bunker versus Dolphin and 6P. Here we go. The Don Fry Takayama of Guilty Gear XX right here. They're gonna swing, and one of them is gonna die. Eventually. But they will not quit. They're gonna get so bloodied up, they're gonna get so exhausted, they're just gonna be clinching on each other before punching each other in the face another time. What a great fight. Oh, nice, getting the confirm at range. Virus into 3K, exclusive to +R. As far as XX May goes, at least. Baiting out that crosswise, good stuff here, but no sweeps, no 5K 2D. Beautiful link off that overhead here. Man, describing Saf as old, it does not feel right to me, Murmur. Like when I think the old guard of Australian and Oceanic XX, I think myself, Nerk, Jarvie, Kenneth, Ferry, Shinkata, Vice Ritter of legendary YouTube comments fame, and then I guess the Queenslanders, Ando Steve. Even then, much more +R, other than pre-+R. Alright, reacting to that 6H. No funny, the ultra rare 6H FRC. I'm pretty sure he still has that. Alright, here we go.
Like old school Guilty Gear players. You know Davo from the Wales?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Australia. Saw him once.
That's the thing, but true masters, they're all cryptids. That's why it's like, it always feels weird whenever I see like the way the Victorian scene talks about certain older games. Like, dude, you had like 40 players for this game at one time. Where has all the CVS2 knowledge gone?
Where has Toxie gone?
Nice, what a combo! Oh, Toxie's not turning up the thing? Fair enough. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, we're going for the IK? And we got it. Come on, Chrissy. Wiggle. You can wiggle better than that. Like, that's not guaranteed. You can wiggle out of a stun in time because May has one of the longer instant-kill attack mode startups. Not as long as Justice's, which I'm pretty sure is still the longest. That's why, for a lot of Justice ABBA kills, you do need to Roman cancel before entering attack mode. But on the other hand, the IK goes full screen. Boy! Oh my goodness. Brutality right here. Boy! Yeah, May hit trying to play like collection here. Mashing that poi. And I wonder if the poi soundboard is still up. Poi, none of this. Do you remember? Oh my goodness me. So scary here, but Chrissy on the board.
I remember buying about like 2 kilograms of jelly beans just because it was named Poiful.
Now that's a bit.
I was ingesting myself full of poi.
Yeah, do you remember when Poi first debuted and then the World of Warships beta began? There's just all these grouchy old European, like these 40-year-old European military otaku, just continue like, fuck off, ship fuckers.
Oh, I remember that part of the internet.
Then we upgraded from. We as a society, we upgraded from Kantai Collection.
I think I also remember skipping watching Tekken finals to go play console in arcades. That was good times.
And it's certainly gonna move a little bit quicker. Remember the year that the Type Moon April Fool's Day was just... it was just Nero Claudius playing Concolor for the first time.
Okay, so it was 2-0 to Sav. God damn it.
I'm seeing a face appearing in this room that I was not expecting. Could it be? Oh, I think they're pinging me. Oh, there's... Wow.
Right now, I'm in the walls.
That's right, Oofy. I'm in your walls.
You're in my walls. You're in my claws.
Well, welcome the Clee of Guilty Gear Australia, everybody.
Oh my god, so true.
That is a joke. That is a joke. Sleep mode. You are the Zhongling.
I'm the okay, wait. Who's Zhongling again?
The hot dude. The hot dude with the caked up ass. As by Genshin standards.
Yeah.
No ass.
Yes, that's me. I feel so seen.
So true. I too have no ass.
He's so built. All right, so HDR deciding that he doesn't want to subject.
He announced earlier in the chat that no more justice this tournament. He thinks that the scene is too weak. I'm getting allergies to this play. Apologies, everyone. Come on, HDR. Oh, there we go. The dust. You can't react to that stuff.
Yeah, there's no Buster in the tournament tonight. Buster would bust him up for this.
Cats away. The Cliffs will play, and they will RC. Look at that gun.
But what do we know? So it looks like we're seeing the T5 offensive triangle come into play here.
That's right. The T5, inventor of Fire Emblem Cliff.
No, he's doing the triangular offense.
Here's the thing, like, I haven't played a Fire Emblem in so long that they still had the weapon triangle. Ooh, holy, now what is going on here? Apologies, I'm gonna mute myself for a tick.
Meantime, we're not gonna care about the drill. We're just gonna call Eddie a dingbat. Trying to knock down with the drill. Man is gone the entire time he's posing like that. Whoa, Nelly! Like, it's incredibly funny that we're finding, you know, we've got memes about the triangular offense when, you know, Cliff is the character. I was literally
the triangular hitbox.
I was literally about to say Cliff is the character that epitomizes the concept of goofy gear, because whenever Cliff is on screen, something stupid happens.
Now you say all this about triangular offense, but I'm pretty sure that 5H was just a circle. This MS playing Marvel 3. He got those true form aiding hitboxes. Oh my goodness me, the Nisio Isin not working on Demo. He can just throw out that drill here. That's right, Gurren Lagann is in fact stronger than Bakemon Katari. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk, everybody.
Yes, but do you think Trikura is stronger than Gurren Lagann?
Obviously.
Absolutely.
It respects women.
It kind of has to be, right?
Yeah, it's got the power of lesbians.
Yeah. And as we all know, there are some swords that can only be held by the delicate touch of a lesbian without breaking.
That's right. That's right. Which philosopher said that?
The revolutionary Galaxy now?
Yeah, it's what, like that's like a Foucault essay, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Suppose like an invisible demon had a delicate sword that could only be handled by the touch of a lesbian. Invisible Demons is my favorite philosopher thought experiment startup. Just imagine that was a guy, and I'm really mad at this guy.
Now, is that a thought experiment, or is that a Black Album era Metallica song?
Well, as we discussed last time, I only respect NSM, so. Okay, Damo he's doing the thing, he's doing the chin combo, he does not want to eat that burst. He ate it anyway. Eat your vegetable. It's
the immediate flip in. The nape saddle coming in hot.
To be fair, like from memory, Starbursts are being discontinued, so you got to eat them while you still can.
Yes.
They've already
Starbursts have been discontinued.
No, they've been discontinued from imports. They've already been discontinued from imports in like 2 months.
Yeah, but it's like the company only imported them from memory. The Starbursts don't get produced locally.
Nah, sad times. South Australia's Coke plant shut down. No more Starbursts. Gonna have to enjoy some Allen's Red Frogs. I mean, SA we still have the Mints Factory. We still have our Crown Mints. We still have our very nice licorice from the Melba's Chocolate Factory. It's better than the
How much is singular Redskins now?
Can you even get them anymore?
We do. The name got changed to be less horribly racist to Native Americans a couple of years ago. They're called like, what is it? Like Red Killers with a Z or something like that. Like this real WWE ass name where, okay, if we use a Z, then it's something that we can copyright. You know, like Bad Blood, but there's 2 D's in the word bad. Oh, I got the big N.
And we got the emphasis.
yo, where's the IPA emphasis in your katakana clip?
Oh no, the 5D again.
I mean, it is a classic example of how important visual tells are, because it's one of the slowest dusts in the game, but it takes so long to actually indicate that he's doing the dust.
Literally that's where K-Dash learned how to do overheads in KOF02UM. It's from Cliff.
Oh my god, how fast is that overhead? Actually.
Look at this color. Look. The overhead is like 30 frames.
K-Dash is 6A.
Oh no, K-Dash is 6 speed? No, that's just like 14 in O2.
Yeah!
You cannot react to it. 14 frame overhead that also starts a combo. What a guy. He needs it.
One of his best starters too.
He jumped here.
In O2 UM, he only gets an air tatsu.
Yeah. I mean, that's enough to kill. And get a knockdown so he can do it again is the key thing.
It sure is. He probably gets some. He definitely gets something stupider in 11, but that's because 11 is the best video game ever made.
I think it's slower in 11 though, is the thing.
It is slower. But the only thing. Oh no, I was really hoping we were gonna see some momentum from Demo, because the only thing better than an unreactable overhead is an unblockable overhead, because a low is happening at the same time.
Then just react to it. It's reactable. Like, you know that unblockable setup's coming. Just react to it. Just get your perfect one frame block switch into slashback.
It's easy. And that's 3 whole frames you got to work with there for all your defensive options.
Yeah, just crank that James Chen. It's hard to blockables. Man, like, as much as I love to drag SF4's ass, I do miss the era of every commentary of every match having to mention, actually, they're hard to blockables.
And I remember, this could be incorrect, but I remember hearing at some point that they found setups like that at specific spacings where it was just unblockable anyway.
Probably. SF4, great systems. As expected of the Rumblefish devs. I tell you what, at least SF4 has the better defensive options than Rumblefish does.
Oh.
I mean, 3 frames isn't eternity. That's one more than instant blocking in Strive, my favorite video game. So hello again, 2 muffins. Oh my goodness me, Jumpty working?
Oh, what?
Oh,
when?
As well.
How?
Okay, only a 5k starting here. Oh, yeah, just taking the damage.
What was the name? What happened? Ah, it doesn't matter.
You had the SSR demo, it could have been your chance. Rolled a shitty 5-star.
Nah, that's the problem, you're not picking the Neckos. You wanna roll the Gotcha, you better be doing it literally. Get that three Excaliburs in a row.
That is such a high effort shitpost. Incredibly high effort.
It's extremely French bred to do that though, isn't it? Like, I would expect nothing less.
Like, the jokes are always good, and it's impressive just how many great new jokes they've come up for this time. like the fact that they brought back things like the useless flying carpets, but now if your hitboxes intersect with it, it does actually become an attack and break your combo. But also because of that, it means you can like kind of block and get a reset or whatever. Also, just like 2-2 charge day is such an incredible one. Just, okay, what is charged up fire breath is? Oh, it's actually just that one sequence from Shin Godzilla.
I'm so happy for Type Lumina players. They really got a great patch for that game, didn't they?
Yeah, we only got 4 players for DNF Duel at SA on Sunday, so we're probably gonna do Type Lumina instead there next month.
That's fair.
See how many Mash gamers there are. Previously we talked about Guilty Gear Challenge. Oh, look at this. I mean, like, you heard my commentary before. It was dry. It was respectable.
Congratulations, Demo.
Demo winning. That's what we love to see. We love to see winners. We love to see the Tiger Blood. Sorry.
So HDR, is the scene strong enough for justice yet?
Is Demo strong enough for justice? We'll see. HDR does have a losers bracket to run through here. We'll see how they do. Meanwhile, Murmur versus Saf coming up here. Demo really been on the grind, especially the last few weeks. They keep posting their tech, the progress on how they're getting their hit confirms. Like, genuinely great improvements. Love to see it when you really start... But everything really starts coming together, and it can take a long time, and it is fine for it to take a long time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Not everyone reaches the same level at the same time.
Yeah, but have you seen my aim lab scores?
I've seen your Ranger Dog clear.
Oh yeah, my Air Force One.
So it's the we call that the theory of combined and uneven skill development.
Why did no one like my Air Force One tweet? That was such a good pun.
It was good. I liked it. With my mind.
I don't think I saw it.
You should have seen it.
Okay.
You should also play Ranger Dog.
Ranger Dog?
Ranger Dog.
Ranger Dog. It's like it's by a dev who loves to make parody style games.
Okay.
So the power-up system is not identical to Gradius, unlike the first game they made, which was called like Paro Paro or something. Like just straight up, yeah, it's a parody-esque game. Because Konami ain't making that shit anymore.
Konami isn't making anything anymore.
They did make Tokimeki Memorial Girls Story 4 last year, and it sucked.
The only thing Konami needs to do is make more employment opportunities for him too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, like that's the moral responsibility of every Japanese publisher. Just throw some stuff at M2, throw them a bunch of money.
Yep.
Get another funny mini console out of it while you're there. That's what M2 is doing at the moment, finishing up the Mega Drive Mini 2. What a hell of a lineup it has. Friggin' enhanced port of Puyo Puyo Sun.
And a fixed version of Space Harrier 2?
Yeah. Yeah, they're basically doing like the Mega Drive equivalent of SH1 hacks for Space Harrier 2. It's like, wow, check it out, it's got a frame rate now. I'm like, man, can you please do that for Panorama Cotton? I like that game to not give me motion sickness. Speaking of...
Oh my god,
skill move there.
6H
Rating on that overhead kiss. It doesn't matter. Swing, 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 swing. Cross up. Beautiful spacing there. Still getting that full 2H. Hey, she's so light. Oh, but no knockdown. It's the most important part. You can get the damage after your knockdown.
Oh no. Okay, a bit spaghetti by everybody there. Saf wasn't expecting the Goku activation there.
Definitely not expecting them to let it rip with that record. Ooh, you had to burst if they wanted to stay alive in this round.
Well,
Wasn't
see,
the right
the thing is, Saf hasn't been entering for a while. Saf hasn't got the memo to just slash back to Goku.
Yeah,
they haven't studied the Chrissy tech.
Oh!
Just be godlike.
Just desperate struggle here by Saf to try and make something happen, spending the meter, 2S coming in to clear up the first round.
That's right, we got touchdown versus Travis touchdown here. Saf with the No More Heroes, too desperate struggle. Oh my goodness. But with the lead once again though, but we saw if you can equalize that life, Mei can just start swinging for the trades. Goku! They're respected, but no, you can't push buttons after it! Bit of guard depletion, counter hit start, both hits of the balls on the same frame. That's some... You know how like in Castlevania, if you take damage at the same time you hit an enemy, they just instantly die? That's what those balls like.
That's what that was.
I look back and I cannot believe I got that multiple times even.
I lost my mind when it happened on the mummies on your first time fighting them.
Fiery the God Gamer.
Like learn matchups? Nah, just Mr. Magoo your way into the breaking pitch.
Swinging for the fences with the Danzai, trying to catch the movement out. We got one, but the second hit failing. But here comes 2H Goku Moroha. Oh, Sora Goku!
Oh, so... Trying to remember which episode it is in Super. There is an next episode preview where it's like, oh, what a Goku. Sorry everyone, I'm dying next week.
Well, I mean, Dragon Ball is at the point where I can just do that. Right?
Yeah.
Goku died so many times and been brought back so many times. It's just like, oh, whatever, alright.
I love that, like, an actual plot point of Dragon Ball Z is that one day they went, well, we could just wish back everyone who's died. And then Shenlong goes, you know what? You fuckers have been taking way too much advantage of this. I'm going on holiday. Bye. That's the dynamic arc. It's like, we want to keep exploiting these wishes, but the boss told us no. Just like Murmur's telling Saf no by continuing to swing the Danza. The lows, the sweeps, and over the top. Nice. Not so nice there. Still in the iframes of the Goku. A jump 2H whiffing.
Oh.
Oh, no.
My goodness.
Yeah, but, you know, back in normal mode here, so no Mega Punish. No dire consequences here, no dire straits. No Dio Brandos here. Just Jonathan's. Falling through there. Even Speedwagon is terrified.
Ooh, we're getting our kicks for free by the looks of it.
There we go.
Yeah, throw.
Got the axe at a reasonable price. Let's go. Big whip there.
Shoutouts to All-Star Battle R, just day one patch immediately making the game less fun.
I thought that
cannot get
game
over
was
that.
out like 3 months ago, because I thought it was out before Evo.
Wait, you know, Unblockable going for it again, just swinging for the hills here. Yeah, I'm so glad that All-Star Battle is going to disappoint an entire new generation of JoJo's fans. Yeah, people are young enough now. Like, that game is like a decade plus old now, so like, yeah, like most of the people playing Plus R in front of us right now, they genuinely do not know how bad All-Star Battle is.
Oh,
And it just keeps finding new ways to disappoint. We will not be rollbacking. We will not be allowing any of the fun mechanics to be used. Even the ones that defined the good bits of the game. Murmur taking the game there, 1-0.
Did that game come out before the anime? I think it did.
It came out after part 1.
yeah.
Part 1 and 2. But then they hadn't done Stardust Crusaders yet. So the rest of the casting was kind of a preview for what the TV would use, though I think some of it they wound up switching in the long run. I also think it's like, pretty sure that like Joseph is still Tomokazu Sugata, like at the end of part 2.
Yes.
So old Joseph. Oh god.
He was old Joseph in part 3 as well. Yeah.
There we go.
Here comes the squad.
So true Oomphy. Shoutouts to the 1-1 version of that in Petite too. Where instead of December it's Izzy at the end. Because she is not playable in that game. But she is part of the Jellyfish Pirates at that time. Just like Madoka and Homura are. May once again trying to be the pride of the pirates.
The active frames on that 2H, there is no escape.
Yeah, so I taught Murmur about blood cubes the other day, you know, like you have in Spur or whatever. And I definitely think she developed some hunger from that.
Blood or whatever they called it.
Oh yeah. Coagulated blood cubes, baby.
Yum yum.
And that's made her too powerful. Please stop praying for Murmur, she's gotten too strong. Oh man, there's some vintage made there. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing these HVDs. You're not respecting. You're gonna get hit by this 15,000 year overhead from full screen. Love the chaos, mate. Love the chaos. Abba, one more knockdown. There we go. That's it. Okay, just going for the overhead kiss. Bit of an autopilot there, possibly. Or just realizing they didn't have enough time to get the IK started. No matter. Clinching it out there. Saf winning that 2-1. Murmur. Murmur's gone. Love is ended. I'm sorry, like... So there's a story about when Bruno Sammartino lost the WWF World Championship for the first time to Nikolai Volkov, where both him and Nikolai, when the pinfall happened, they thought that they must have burst their eardrums or something during the match because the crowd was just that deathly quiet, with shock and disbelief that their boy Bruno had lost after like 6 years as champion. But they genuinely thought they'd gone deaf and didn't realize that, yeah, it's just people can't process the impossible happening. And that's how I feel watching Murmur lose that in the end. Saf is the new Murmur. The title has been passed on to you. You gotta make the noise core combo vids now.
That's a big responsibility. Can they live up to it?
There's only one way to find out, and that's by killing HDR. May versus Cliff. Big Sword versus Big Anki. Like, two characters which are strangely light and floaty and small, yet have hilariously large weapons. an insane damage. Oh, no. HDR lied.
HDR's not taking any prisoners.
HDR has become the Michael Jordan image. Fuck them kids.
Yeah! And isn't this what we all wanted?
That's right. We want you to take off the 45 and stitch on the 23 back on your jumper. We want to see you do the fading back shot. That's right. Kuroko no justice. Okay, restive rolling. There we go. We got a strat. We got a funny way to move around. Unfortunately, we've got like level 3 players who know how to super jump and nothing else.
I was gonna say, it's either gonna be restive rolling or it's gonna be trying to thread through maybe a force break dolphin? Like, but...
Or slide. Be close enough to
the
slide.
Definitely
overhead. No big combo offered, but you know, you're getting those instant overheads. That's all that matters for that restive rolling there. Oh, the RTG!
Ooh, beautiful conversion from Sav.
Yeah, baby, you get those loops in the corner. Not quite the same as the joys of lane loop, but hey, 6p loops, very cool. Beautiful double jump there, avoiding the punch nuke entirely.
Good
but
jump
that
out of
the
overhead kiss.
body press.
Oh, not ready for that one. We got the normal throw, 5k. Very strong meaty option for May. Just naturally throw invincible.
Nice, got our charge petitions. Starting to gamble there. HDR getting a bit spooked, a bit scared. Just May. She's preparing for Halloween. Getting that spooky season ready. The spooky month. Shoutouts to Italian animators. Sad days when YouTube pays better than the streaming services.
Truly the bad timeline.
Is it though? We just had HDR's justice.
We did have Saf take that first game very convincingly, so maybe there are no moral judgments on the state of reality.
Maybe the moral arc of the universe does trend towards. Say it with me.
Justice.
Yes. God damn it, Pitchy. You made a philosophy joke that's also a justice pop. Fuck you, Pitchy. Oh, good reactions on the 6H. HDR. Spawning with that chop. No meter to pick up off it though. Here we go.
That was so smart.
Sadly, no reverse Yamada-san. Can you imagine if May had the reverse Yamada-san against Justice?
Oh my god. That would be a sight to behold.
That would be miserable time for Justice. And, well, I mean, there's only one way to make that happen, isn't there?
Beautiful use of the 3k there, gonna slide under those lowest of nukes.
Heavy scaling there, and unfortunately HDR going for the regular weight combo there. Starting to throw things away here. Gotta remember, gotta have different combos on Taka Arashi and on May. Otherwise, they will both make you go out of the ring. No FRC! Ah! With punish. The jump 2H. What is this? Week 1? How do I block against May?
She's too good.
She's got upper body invul, she's got air unblockable, she's got world's longest fake whiff into throw. You know, it's like when you watch those high-level Yuzuria players in Under Night. They'll do like one horizontal slash and then just run from full screen to regular throw you. And they do it one too many times, and then you get to hear, oh no! Ah, what a great character. Just like Justice. Saf here with a huge life lead though. HDR not able to just maintain the momentum whatsoever. No airtight Okazemi. No setups. Probably need to start switching to, yeah. Like, we're getting all these confirms in a chop. We probably need to see more sweep in a nuke just to stay on top and stop the May jumping and moving.
That's going to really be the big key here, is that HDR is going to need to find ways to restrict Saf's movement just as soon as he gets an advantage.
Here we go, big start here. We got a burst? No burst yet. Overhead, nice. There we go, nuke.
That's the one.
HDR
Block on
listening.
the 6p.
There's some of the players hanging around in a voice chat most weeks. Riffing on the funny pitchy lines. Don't think anything's going to top that conversation about Goto Akechi from Sunday. As Saf once again with that dive. Get these dive kicks out of here. Cheap stuff. No cheap stuff in Guilty Gear allowed. Honest game. Fair game. Based on actual events that actually took place in Japan. So here's this giant enemy Justice. I was like, what if you went to war with whichever Gundam statue is at a Diver at the moment? It's still the Unicorn, right? Or they put in a different one? Man, Unicorn's like over a decade old now. And still, guess we're just acknowledging Unicorn. And the music's good. And there are things I like about Unicorn as a text. Just like, I like that bait of the slide!
Lovely
Let's go,
stuff.
baby!
And just strike that tail counter hit from downtown into the Guts Crush combo. Not quite enough.
Is HGR trying to sabotage the strive brackets by making the set go on as long as possible?
I hope so. I mean, I didn't say that.
Let's go HGR. You're my favorite player right now.
Hey, you trying to be mean to my favorite game, Guilty Gear Strive?
Absolutely, I'm always
You drink brisket from the Grilling May Cry series?
Well, like I said, Guilty Gear Strive is the aim assist of anime fighting games.
So we're gonna get like built GG Strive 420 no scope?
You absolutely already have GG Strive 420 no scope.
Oh yeah, we literally have the gun character. I forgot.
You don't even need to do the trick shot editing, because the game does that for you whenever you land a counter hit.
Yeah, it even alters the audio for you.
Yeah.
Oh no, are we gonna get a Curse Cards clip edit with Guilty Gear Strive Happy Chaos?
I just need some Skrillex. I like had this horrible nightmare the other day when I was listening to a Bunta Vista episode and they started talking about Skids Mix.
Oh no.
When you said Skrillex, the first thing I thought was Skillet, the Christian rock band.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness me!
So, but after the first couple of games of just dominance from Saf, it's starting to look like they're slipping through the cracks with HDR taking a game on the board.
That's the thing, like, things can seem very hopeless when you're playing a game like this, but, you know, like, with some confidence, with some belief, you know, like, turnarounds can happen. And there's someone else who made a big turnaround happen in the world. That's right, Jesus Christ.
Becoming youth pastors for a bit.
Yeah, I'm just turning my chair to sitting it backwards. I'm standing on the desk and I'm like, hey kids, we all love Guilty Gear. But did you know that there's a way that you can gear away your guilt? Because someone who's already forgiven you.
That's right. It's justice.
That's right. Have you considered paying artists to draw me pictures of Justice being cool? Justice and Kahaku, I guess. There we go. That's too
I can't
cool.
afford to pay artists for anything else.
What about
Someone good at the
Justice
economy, please help me. My Yukari is dying.
Can we put Justice in a Kohaku cosplay?
Anything is possible. Everything.
I mean, Michael Sword might as well be a giant broom.
That's right. Like, Justice is Broomfy adjacent. You need that FRC, the confidence on HDR's play.
Yeah, she smacks away the trash.
And there is a character named Johnny in this game.
That's right. Hey, Joni, come on.
Come on!
Yeah, that's one thing new Kahaku does not have on old Kahaku is the delivery of Hey Johnny.
Hey Johnny!
Hey Johnny! Hey Johnny!
That's just how I felt about Fexel Allen compared to Street Fighter EX Allen.
True.
I like Fexel Allen. Come on.
Fexel Allen's good, but
like Harakiri. It's okay because we've got Inurabash. Inurabashi! Ramabomu!
Radiator!
Oh, what a beautiful game.
Oh wait, can Darren still do like Lariat into last hit whiff 720?
Better believe it's still inescapable. He spent 2 bars. He deserves it.
Alright. Beautiful combo from Saf.
Yeah, I think if you guard cancel with certain moves, if you have the guard cancel Golgi, then you can escape it. And so, because the guard cancel is just the Hop Golgi and Vexilad, then yeah, if you've got media, you can escape it in Vexilad. But if Darwin has 2 bars and you don't.
So we've found our way out from one corner and into the other, and HDR has just been on point, instant blocking these 5Ks, and just immediately getting the throw afterwards.
That's right, May 5K is throw invulnerable in this game because she has no 6K. But that doesn't mean you can't IB and then throw if they're just doing it as a raw button. FRC, going for the low. A stagger into the 6H. Oh my goodness me. This should be dead. Nice. Holy cow.
Well, we are tied up now.
Love to be tied up. Wait.
Did that come out wrong?
I don't think so.
Yeah. I think Guilty Gear Strive should add the Golgi system.
Mate, I've seen the Goryuki move. That game already has teleport Golgi.
Yeah, but now we just need we need Fantasista in that game.
You need heads, tails, and Strive.
Yeah.
You lose the round and you forget to actually play a fun Guilty Gear for a round.
Alright. Beautiful burst bait, but no punish. Not like it matters. HDR sitting real pretty here. Nuke's closing out the first round, and HDR 1 game away from taking it. 1 round away, I should say.
Heisuke-san, arigatou gozaimashita. これはオーストラリアの Guilty Gear play.
Oh, Keisuke-san!
How much everyone's bad accents kicking in. Yes, and shoutouts to one of the greatest Testament players in Guilty Gear, Keisuke. Sadly, no Testaments here. Murmur has been defeated and there's no Buster to force out the Testament. Definitely, I do feel like the regular players, we are starting to get some scary character deficiencies. I'm a bit concerned about what that's going to mean for B3.
You win.
Alright, it's all HDR.
HDR getting that run back here. Time to defeat Demo. They have once again returned to the summit. For the climax, who will be the father? Who will be the son? Who will be the one getting their body thrown off the cliff? With the winner turning to the camera and smirking. Who will be picking Gon in 2 games' time? Or Dr. Boskonovich? I do love Tekken 3 Dr. Boskonovich because you look at this guy on his back doing nothing but shin kicks and destroying you. And I'm like, yeah, this is literally the first MMA fight in history. This is Antonio Inoki versus Muhammad Ali right here.
I just love how so much effort was put into all of the PlayStation exclusive content for Tekken 3. They've made these 2 entirely new secret characters. And one is just... It's just gone for some reason.
Look, Gon is cool. It's the same reason that Negan's in 7, I guess. I was like, yo, you read this shit?
Yeah.
This is a dinosaur. You fuck some animals. It's based.
It's extremely based. I particularly love how even Dr. Boskonovich has a unique announcer line. It's like Boskonovich. But when you pick Gon, they just take the first line from Gunjack's name, so he just says Gun.
It's clearly just an Outfoxy's tribute, right? Gun.
True. It is Namco after all.
Oh man, I love Outfoxy. You know what else I love? Wake Up Throw paying off into the Maware! Oh, the tick throw, here we go. Unblocks time. Not gonna be enough.
May not be mighty. Oh, what a
Gold burst
from
get out.
HDR. Got that wake up gold burst timing. Shout outs to Kieran from South Australia.
What?
Wasn't it Kieran that was really good at doing the wake up gold bursts?
Probably. I mean, like, the key to Wick Dude's play is that, like, a thoroughly unpredictable player in many circumstances. Like, there's a reason this guy made, like, 20 Go Animate parodies of Evangelion based on the Gets Grounded videos that were common in the children's Go Animate community at the time.
That was,
like,
that was
the
magical.
movement, Lucky Star cross-up. Classic piece of music there.
Trying to sneak in a drill there, but getting hit by that nuke explosion right at the end.
Oh my god.
No.
Right. And now there are no bursts. We have a real match.
Yeah, good honest match. There's no nukes on screen. There's no bursts available here. You gotta take what you receive. Nothing but receipts. We're gonna catch in those receipts. 4 cents off per liter. Alright, we're gonna go with the extension here. 2, 3. Oh, no. Okay, not going for the unblockable this time. Fair enough, because we do have a lot... Like, this way he's maintained momentum, because it was not going to be enough to kill off that unblockable. So they're into the overhead, forcing that respect. Damo paying dearly for his crimes. Oh my goodness me, and the nuke could have been set off for an extension there as well. Whoa, scary stuff. 1 win. 5 to go. I mean, I'm happy either way. Either HDR returns to the top, following their father Pitchy's footsteps by winning on the week where the strongest players aren't in the tournament, or Damo just genuinely stepping up to that next level of play. But you don't want to.
No matter who wins, we all win.
That's right.
Because we're all playing Guilty Gear.
But mostly the tournament winner wins.
Most of the tournament, yeah. Numerically speaking, that is true.
Yeah, there's this frustrating thing with my career as a player where it's like I've won the big one so rarely and stuff that it's like I would like to win more, but also I'm so used to losing that it's like, well, if I'm going to lose anyway, I might as well just play it up and get some heat. So then it just leads to me having these heelish tendencies when I play regardless. So it's like, oh yeah, I'm up 2 games and I'm on the winning point. I'm gonna do a Raksho finish. And then in Axel Super at the start of the next round. HDR. Unfortunately, the momentum's on their side now for Damo. Even getting away with stuff like those perfectly spaced jump Ks. And yeah, like, Damo really struggling to deal with just going in with the jump H here. Like, you know, do I need to 6P that? Do I need to 2H that? Do I need to try and desperately call out an obvious? Nothing's working. Okay, here we go.
Great answer, yeah. Because, yeah, like, really the big thing in the Justice matchup is learning at what points you're... Like, it's a really common thing is just showing Justice more respect than she really, like, deserves in some sense or another. Oh no, the Imperial Ray.
Yeah, the guts move of all moves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you might as well wake up a Bayonet, because that is the guts killer.
Does it?
Oh, we got the Awfuls on track now. Guts does it. Powerful Damashi.
I'm just like, what? Marisa army is in Berserk now?
I was not paying any attention. All I heard was Guts, and I think the best thing I just thought of was Gal Gaga.
Oh man, just to Mike Sounders the 13th, not a character from Berserk. His music
Maybe he should have been a character in Berserk. They could have stopped the eclipse with the power of jazz.
I mean, he basically is, because like, that's basically what Puck is, especially early on in Berserk. You know, like, when Puck is like only sometimes a comic relief, because they're mostly there as like, this is the closest to anything remotely feminine in Guts' life, and he's still scared shitless of it. As opposed to later where
the counter hit anti-air, beautiful stuff.
Guts starts to learn to love himself, and so Puck just becomes the horrible. He becomes the Pitchy of Berserk, just this horrible little trash gremlin, doing bits all day. writing fucking Star Wars in your dark fantasy horror story about like Nietzschean nihilism. Okay, here we go. The timer is in play. What's the mix? Going low. Great bargains, a go low. Another low once again. Whoa, HDR desperate. Gotta have a little bit of patience then. What do you do with that patience? Like, you saw the counter hit there, but perhaps like desperately jumping out there if you're gonna expect like a damp thing is probably the better move. But I'm not the one in Grand Finals, so who am I to tell him what to do?
And we've noticed HDR getting a bit more timid with the nuke tosses in neutral because obviously Eddie does have the option to just throw out the drill at those spacings to clear it out. But
yeah, Damo does look for this one jump dust into Shadow Gallery off dust a lot. From memory, a lot of the JP players would just do raw Shadow Gallery because they found it a lot more consistent to get the single hit off of. You know, it's like in Tenga, you want the one hit to the knockdown.
Cheekiest overhead.
Forcing out the burst from HDR, but Damo looking real good here. We got the anti-airs.
Staff desperately calling for HDR to win after all this. If you're gonna stall the bracket, then you might as well stall it all the way. Damo, again, like, Damo's talked before, like, he actually specifically avoids doing the Shadow Gallery loop off those air-to-air pinwheels. He prefers the position that the opponent's pushed in by the KHD there. See, there you go. Damo agrees. Zato agrees. There is no time. We've got to get that strive going. Pitchy needs their favorite game.
God's gift, as they say.
And the Eddie inside me in everyone's voice. Me are not there. Because I'm actually all Eddie in this game. Are the Singapore players in this thing? It is mostly Australia and New Zealand. But sometimes we get some other lots of names. Crazy Diamond is perhaps... No. Is it Crazy Diamond or is it Cargo?
No, it's Cargo. Cargo's in New Caledonia.
Crazy Diamond's from, like, what? Gosford, which is near Newcastle. It might as well be New Caledonia.
Oh, the FRC not able to get the pickup.
And we do have, I mean, the Victorian scene does have someone formerly from New York, so... Lots of new stuff going on here.
Saf is from... South Asian region.
Oh my goodness.
Didn't Sketch go back to the US?
I was talking about Million.
Oh, okay. I don't know Million.
Yeah, Sketch went back in like what, 2018?
Yeah.
They went after the last offline ban before this year. That was their last event. Was the one where I think they won a Katsuki BlitzConf? Because we actually ran ABK.
Yeah, and he also won VSAV.
Yeah, he won Vampire and Alpha 2, like all the usual Sketch games.
Yeah.
Arcade in Australia, not really.
I remember that BAM, because that was the BAM where I was supposed to stream under night, but then I woke up late and nobody actually checked to see if I was coming. Everyone just collectively was just wondering where I was and proceeded to run the tournament without the stream on.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if it was that one or the one... I think it was the one before that was the one where Arca were there with the Fexel beta. And Tox and I played like 5 hours of Fexel.
Yeah, that was the one before.
Oh, we had arcades, Murmur. We had arcades. That's where SA became gods of KOF 2001.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes. The arcades was where a lot of... the arcades was where a lot of the Australian Tekken scene was based up until the console release of Tekken 7.
Yeah.
In fact, really up until the...
Street Fighter had a pretty strong arcade. At least until
Street...
Arcade Edition came out, when they stopped updating the arcades. Like,
yeah.
They mostly just stopped at
Yeah, because they never... Yeah, we got Arcade Edition, but they never released the... They never released any updates outside of Japan, from memory.
Yeah.
It was the same deal with Tekken, because the the Australian Tekken scene, like especially here in Queensland, like Brisbane had a really active arcade Tekken scene. I would know because I really cut my teeth and lost so much money on Tekken Tag Tournament 2. But
oh, what's the score by the way, Fire? Was that the last match or?
Still.
Okay. That was just a pause there. I was like, wait, is that over? And we're just glossing it over. But yeah, there were arcades in Australia, and most of the cabinets were these cheap, shitty low boys. Though, particularly the eastern states did get access to a lot more things like Versus Cities and Astro City cabs.
yeah,
And there's a lot of stuff which is just in the hands of private collectors these days, particularly after a couple of big clearance sale events. Some of the smaller states, like South Australia, basically lost its best arcade in the city after it was forced to close down through a combination of money loss and also getting sprung for coke deals. And there's a lot of stuff like that happened to arcades. Also, just like the path to profitability disappeared much quicker than they did in the US. The cost to the electricity costs were much higher. The general cost for coins to play was much higher than the US. And just accessing stuff was so hard because distribution of stuff was just so poor, and it only got worse as the years went by.
I mean,
so by the north, it wasn't very bad.
One of the big arcades in New South Wales and Sydney, back then it shut down. I feel it was some kind of money issue. Of course, it was some money issue. And then it became a karaoke bar. Oh no, it became a shopping centre, and then the space below it became a karaoke bar. And now the karaoke bar shut down, and now it's become an arcade.
Yeah. Yes, there are some arcades at the moment, but they're mostly redemption arcades.
Yeah, arcades at this point, if they do anything other than like just redemption games, then they tend to be hubs for rhythm games.
That's game centers in general. Like your shooters and your beat 'em ups were killed by fighting games. Fighting games were killed by rhythm games because the cost to time ratio is basically optimal on a rhythm game. Like fighting games, when they're super hot, have a better financial return, but rhythm games have this real consistency to them, and as well as this better player satisfaction. It's like, for a coin, you're going to get a good 15 minutes worth of game. We do not have round ones. We do not.
We do have Time Zone.
Yeah, Time Zone is
probably the closest.
Yeah, Time Zone is one of those redemption arcade chains. Sometimes they have others, but mostly redemption.
And it's a very old branding, and it used to just be an actual, a good games thing. But it's like, you're going to get gimmick machines. You're going to get, bad modern light gun games, which aren't actually light guns. You're going to just IR sensor games. You're going to get lots of, deal or no deal tile ticket bullshit. And you're going to get some rhythm games. You're going to get a Jude Beat or a DDR. There is a Taiko no Tatsujin in SA now, which is really good.
Alright, so, back to Guilty Gear for just a second.
Damo's about to win the tournament, everybody.
Damo's
in case you win, so we can keep talking about
in position to win the tournament.
Oh, no, I'm going to stream after this because I want to play some Greg, so we can just keep talking there about arcade history if you read me.
Go sleep.
Alright, so, okay, so for the very unceremonious, we got distracted by talking about not Guilty Gear again, but look, Damo's just leveled up so much in the last, bit. Just done so well, and it's really culminated in that.
Climbing that mountain, and that really is the culmination of some improvement for Damo, really firmly establishing themselves in the Shiten no O. Hideo, waga Guilty Gear no shite no yo.
Yeah, no, congratulations to Damo. Definitely a very earned victory. Well played to HDR, of course, as well as everybody else in the bracket. Thank you for playing. It's always a pleasure to, see this community, grow both numerically and in, skill as well. I think we've got some fantastic players, and, the matches that we see in these brackets only just get better and better, I think. Everyone's doing awesome.
Oh man, rating Halo with damn. The shrimp posting is dead.
We have to keep it tough. We're rating our other OC friend playing some Metaphor Arena Ultimax.
I'm out of here.
I'm doing my best to not raid Guilty Gear Strive.
That's my favorite game.
I refuse to acknowledge that. Alright, thanks everybody. I'll see you all next week.
Have a good night, everybody.
more
Oh, well,
Fossa.
the time
Well,
is still
bye.
running down. I can still talk about arcade history for a bit. So in Australia, like by the early noughts, the bulk of the scene was very much an arcade scene. Like a lot of arcade scenes, it was dictated by the Capcom games because the Capcom games had bad arcade ports, bad console ports, so they had to stay in the arcades. And so CVS 2, Marvel 2, definitely CVS 2 and Third Strike were the strongest ones, as well as the Tekkens that were current. And that stayed the way, and that became a lot of the TOs who, as the SF4 era began, you then had some more private guys who started to do the console running of stuff, and the steady pivoting away from the arcades really kicked in by like 09, 2010, especially by 2011, 2012. You had like phase 1 of modern Australian FGC, and I'd say 2014 is when things changed, and phase 3 is like 2017-ish. Good night. See you on the Halowood stream. Wow, 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 wow.